911, what's the address of the emergency?
Well, the address that I'm at is 125 Riverwalk Circle, but I need to file a missing persons report.
Okay, and when was she last seen?
Well, by me, it was Thursday morning. I left for work at 7 a.m. She left sometime between 7:30 and 8, and I have not seen her since.
If we need to talk to you again, would it be okay to call you?
If who needs to talk to me?
We need to.
You can call me anytime you want. I've got nothing to hide.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I mean... Listen, I know this whole situation does not look great. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if I was responsible for anything, you guys would never have found me. And I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
So...
You have anything else?
Okay,
What time is it?
It's 3:40.
You said this was going to be quick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now.
We're getting up. All right.
It's like we don't even touch the ground, so
No.
it's not very comfortable.
And all the facts that we just talked about, lock that in, done deal. Done deal. Indisputable at this point in time. Gavel comes down, end of the show, the end, Star Spangled Banner 1975, TV goes off.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that worked.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens from here is still affectable. We can still affect how we move forward.
No.
Yes, we can.
How?
Listen, you firmly believe, you said this to me, I'm not walking out of here tonight. But if that was the case, why are we still sitting here? Why am I still sitting here with you talking to you? Why am I wasting my time if I don't need to? Why am I wasting my time? This is done. I don't need to sit here. I got to be back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. My shift starts at 8. Why am I still sitting here talking to you if this was over? That makes no sense to me. Write it up, done, walk away. You know why? Because I go home.
Joe, tell us what happened. You arrived at that house. After you arrived at that house, she never left again. She didn't show up to the doctor. She didn't show up to the gym. The doctor was a life-threatening appointment. If she doesn't show up to, she could die. Her phone goes dead. All at the time you arrived at the house Wednesday morning. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened.
There's nothing to tell.
I don't understand how you can sit here, look at me and Josh, and say that. Tell us what happened.
At this point, just tell us.
What happened?
Nothing to tell.
There's absolutely something to tell, and you want to tell it.
What do you mean I want to tell it?
You want to tell it.
If there was something to tell, I'd tell you.
There is 100% something to tell, and you want to tell it, and you'll feel better when you tell it.
No.
So let's get there. Let's do it together.
No,
Let's do it.
Listen, there's no let's do it together. There's no...
No, you're right. You're right. You know what? You're right.
What?
There's no let's do it together. You know why? Because we don't need it. And we can't tell it. We can't tell it, Joe. We can't tell it. We can't tell. We don't have anything to tell together. You're absolutely 100% right.
You got your story, and you're
No,
going to stick to it.
no, we don't have a story, Joe. We have facts. The facts tell the story.
You got your facts that tell the story, and you're sticking to it.
No, I'm not sticking to it. The facts stick to it. I don't change the facts.
What do you want us to do with the facts?
The facts don't change, Joe. We can't.
The facts.
We can't do this to you.
Your facts are wrong.
No, Joe. Listen.
Your facts are wrong.
Joe, stop for a second. All right. We know the facts are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to back up here because this is the point in time where I start to get the. I don't know whether I want to continue having this discussion with you, because at this point, I'm starting to believe there was one person in all this who said that Joe's a fucking asshole. He don't give a shit about anybody else, and he's not going to tell you any. Oh, by the way, he killed her, and that's the end of it. That person would surprise you, but that's what happened.
That person would surprise me.
Yeah, it was one person in all this said that he did it. He doesn't care. He doesn't have a conscience, and it doesn't matter. And you know what? And we went, well, 10 people saying one thing and this is saying the other one. But you know what? I'm at that point in time right now tonight where I'm starting to go, well, wait a minute. Maybe this is the long shot. Maybe this is the 100-to-1 underdog that had this pegged right from the beginning. Maybe that's it. Because I'm getting to the point, Joe, where I don't need you. I don't need you to do this. I don't need you to sit here. We have it without you. We have it without you. So now I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm starting to waste my time. And if there's one thing we haven't talked about, it's the fact that I really hate to waste time. I really hate to waste time. I really do. So we're getting to that point where you and I both know that you're not expecting her to come home. That's a done deal. We all know that. You're not expecting her to come home. You remove stickers from the car.
Remove stickers from the car.
You're making changes. You know, in the house. Listen, we know. You and I both know you're not expecting her to walk in the door. You're not following up with detectable zone on a regular basis like a really concerned person would do. If it was me, I'd be camped out in the lobby all day long. I wouldn't leave. We got to dinner tonight. Her picture's up on the wall at Outback, and you know what? You went, oh, Janine's picture. You're not expecting her to walk back in the door, Joe. You know what I know. At this point in time, everybody who sees this and everybody who looks at this is going to come to the same conclusion. But when it's all said and done, you're going to be left alone on the island, all by yourself, with nobody to help you. And this time there'll be no more trips to the Hard Rock.
Apparently, yeah.
This is the point in time where you have to make a decision. This is decisions now at this point. The decision's now. You're either going to make this right and have a chance, or you're not going to make it right and have no chance.
We'll tell you what, we'll come by your work and drop it off before noon. Let me send them a text right now. I'll do it later. All right, let's go. I'll send the guy that has the text. Tell him I'm getting more. Come on, let's go. Bring it to your house. You need to get home to your kids. You don't care about. That's why I want to leave. You don't care about my phone. You want your kids. That's true too. Let's fucking ring. I'm talking about little. She's coming to eat. I understand. I'm holding the door for her. Come on, Joe. Come on, let's go. Come on in. What's up? All right. Hey, Carol, what's up? Hey, we're going out. We're trying.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going out.
Let's wait. Come on.
What's up? Oh, come on! Are you serious? I need to take you to the hospital. Oh my God! Mike, that's some fucked up shit. God. Where's your car? Do that to me.
Where's your car?
It's your car.
Your car.
Your car. Your car. My car. Carrie's right. Let me get you away. Are you serious? What? All right, whatever. Mike, you said please. Don't have people there.